where it all began was with Chanel. Good morning, everyone. This is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a very special One Brand tutorial with all Chanel products. So you guys, I have kind of a cute story to tell you, but this is where my love of skincare, beauty, everything stems from. But when I was 16, my mom took me to the Chanel counter for my birthday, and I got a makeover with Chanel, and basically I just fell in love with pretty much all the beautiful packaging, all the gorgeous Chanel products. And the woman was so wonderful to me at the counter, and basically I think my mom, we were just getting into makeup and such, and had wanted me to learn how to, put on my face without, doing too much. So anyways, this brand will always have a special place in my heart because it is basically where my love of skincare, beauty, makeup, it's kind of created a monster. So thank you, Mom. But anyways, I thought it would be fun because I have since moved on. I don't use a ton of Chanel products nowadays, but mostly due to the fragrance content. But I will always love Chanel, and I thought it would be kind of fun to walk you through a One Brand tutorial of a lot of my favorites right now that I have been kind of collecting and that I think are tried and true products. So if you enjoy, want to learn more and see what this look is about, take a moment and I will go ahead and watch. Okay, let's dive in. So I have 3 of the Chanel foundations, and I'm trying to decide what we should use today. So you guys, for a very long time, I used Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. This was my go-to. I don't know how many little tubes of this I have gone through. It just gives a great coverage. It does have alcohol in it, and it has a little fragrance. So I took a break from this when I was having rosacea outbursts. But I have to tell you, I still love the finish of it. It's just such a skin-like foundation, and it does give coverage. Okay, we may use this. The next one I have that's relatively new is the Chanel Lepage, and this is in shade medium. And I really am liking this as well. It's like a tinted moisturizer. And again, it still has a little fragrance. That's the only thing I have to say is my beloved Chanel, I don't use a whole lot of this now because of the perfume in the products. But this one has been a really great one too, so we'll think about that. And then I have the granddaddy, is the Chanel Sublimage Teint. And you guys, this was a little bit of an indulgence. But this is like a tinted moisturizer. I think I may use this today just to show you guys. It has just a gorgeous finish, and since my skin has been feeling so dry, I think I'll go ahead and use this. This does not irritate my skin. It does have a little bit of fragrance in it, but it's not like the traditional Chanel fragrance. I almost want to say like vanilla-y, maybe not vanilla, but it just smells like clean skincare. I do know that this has some skincare benefits in it. So let's use this today. Okay, let's go ahead. So this one actually comes with a really nice handy dandy brush. It's actually pretty good too, you guys. It's actually a really nice brush. I don't tend to use it that much, but of course, for the cost, I believe this is $135, but you get quite a bit and you don't need to use a lot. So let's go ahead and use that. I still love those other two, but I do want a little bit more coverage today. So bare skin, you guys, this morning, no eyeballs. You guys are getting used to my whole, a little bit of my go-to here. So I am just going to take and dab this on. Oops. Now, one thing I will say is you don't want to use too much of this, okay? It is a really pretty, okay. So we've got some of that on, and we'll start with the Chanel brush, and I will go in here for you. And again, it's a very comfortable foundation, and it does provide some coverage. Get up under the bag. See, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of curved, so it has a really nice, it gets into those crevices. Love doing the eyelids. So I don't know about you guys, but I know some people start out with their eyes, but I always start out with complexion. That is just the way I have been doing it for so long. Okay, let me get, I had put a lot on the, I'm gonna get in here, and I apologize for some background sounds. There's some tree work going on behind, down the street from me. So we will hope that that is not too loud. Okay, so I'm just buffing that into the skin. I'm gonna take a quick look. And again, one thing with this, guys, this lasts a very long time. So if you're balking at the price, I totally get that, but I don't use a whole lot of this. And this is another one of those that I just feel like by the end of the day, my skin is actually feeling hydrated, very comfortable, and I feel like it is actually helping improve, maybe not improve, but it is not harming my skin at all. And let me tell you what shade I have in this. Okay, let me see if you can see. Okay, nice little, I'm gonna see if you can see. And again, just kind of pushing in on, we'll do it from back here. Okay, so as you can see, I'm a little splotchy this morning on my neck, but we'll get that evened out with a little bit of bronzer. But can you see it's got a little bit of glow to it? It's just a really nice foundation. And another thing is it feels so light and lovely on the skin. The fragrance in this just smells like kind of really nice skincare. Does not feel irritating, whereas I do have to say, I think it's this guy. There's that Chanel perfume in it that my skin does not like, but I still love the finish. I wish they would come out with an unfragranced one of these. That's what I was hoping that Lepage's, oh, I'm doing the wrong one. This one, yeah. Okay, let me see. This one still has a little scent. But you guys, this is a lovely, again, this is a tinted moisturizer, but it has SPF 30 in it, and it's just a really nice, it actually gives you some nice coverage. So that's, we'll do a foundation Friday on this one, or you know, both. You guys let me know. Okay, so this guy I have in 32. Rosé beige. I'm usually in 30. So, it seems to match quite well. Okay, next thing that we will use is the classic Chanel Soleil de Teint de Chanel. This is a bronzer, you guys. This is so well loved. I still adore this. It is a cream bronzer, and it is just, I love it. I have used this, again, this is something that I have used for years. So let's go ahead and warm up the face. a little goes a long way. So this is something that you can purchase and you're definitely getting your money's worth out of. I'm just going to kind of warm up my skin, kind of like I do with my Biscuit contour stick. And so this is just funny. As I was saying, Chanel has a lot of nostalgia for me. And so this product was the rage for a while and you just couldn't get it anywhere. It was sold out all over. I think it tends to be like a vlogger or blogger will talk about it and then it just literally sold out. So when we were in Seattle and they had it in store, I was like, oh, I almost wanted to get two when I knew this was gonna last. I'd had it before when I was younger and it just lasts forever. But this is something that I will always use, have in my arsenal. I just think it's a really great product. It's cream based and again, it just sinks right into the skin. Can you see that, you guys? I just kind of do the perimeter of my face. I don't necessarily try to contour my nose with this. This is more of truly a bronzer. It says it's a universal color. I don't know if that's actually true. It does work great for my medium, light to medium skin tone. And this is a definite yes if you are wanting to purchase some of the things from Chanel. This is a beautiful product. Okay, I can't believe I put everything over here. Okay, next thing I have are two of, these are Lepage's cream blush sticks. I have it in, oh boy, guess what? I am not gonna be, oh good, 20. And this is embarrassing, I'm sorry. As I said, I'm older, 23. Let me just show you these gorgeous colors. This is such a pretty sort of, let's see if it comes out a little better over here. I'll swatch it for you guys. Okay, and then this other one is more of a bronzy color. So let me do a little swatch for you. And I use these, one of them I kind of use, we might use a little mix today just for fun. And I just love this formulation. So as you know, I sort of love cream products. These ones are beautiful. They have like a nice little sheen on the skin, and this is from the Beiges line. So it is sort of like all about being a little active and healthy. Okay, I'm gonna do a little mix because this is kind of like a bronzer. So I am going to do this a little bit lower. Just dot this on. Sometimes, you guys, I don't know, I guess I'm just sort of dotting on. I usually take it on the brush. So we'll do a little bit of that. And then I'm just going to, in a circular motion, buff that into the skin. That's just such a great, it's bronzy, but it's kind of like a neutrally blush color. The other one's a little bit of bright. It's gonna give you a pop, but it makes you look super healthy. So who doesn't want that? I'm gonna do it just a little over the bridge of my nose. And I'm gonna look in the mirror real quick. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. Some color in the face. And then I'm gonna take this little pop color and I'm going to, I tried to do my blush, someone had taught me that I need to do it up. You know, everything as you're getting older needs to be lifted up and out. So I am going to just take it over here. I apologize. That is my, okay, you guys, I actually grabbed my glasses just because I wanted to make sure that I'm reading correctly. Okay, so with these, this bronzy color is number 20. And the other one is 23. And it's just such a pretty pinky, maybe a little even corally peach color. And I just think it makes you look healthy. So these little sticks are another one of my favorite. So my Westman Atelier petal has been my go-to recently, but I still pull these out and I do love them. Okay, moving on. We've got some, I feel like this is the complexion going on, feeling a little bit more alive. And now my favorite part, I do not have any of their concealer. As you guys can tell, I need to learn to use concealer, but I swear, I probably need some right here. It just, if I put too much under that eye area, it is not what I want to be emphasizing. So, okay, another product that I absolutely love is their Ombre, these Chanel Ombre cream shadows. So you guys, this one is in Undertone and it is absolutely a gorgeous base color. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that on, but we will be using my favorite quad today. I wanted to show you this gorgeous quad. That was in one of my eyeshadow, my favorites. So I will link that video for you. And then today I am going to go ahead and use a Chanel brush that I absolutely love. And this is the Blender and Shader eyeshadow retractable brush from Chanel. So this is, as I said, I love my Wayne Goss, but before I had those, this was my go-to. It's great to travel with. So I'm just taking a really little bit of this base shadow and undertone. Now this is something that I will use for just day to day. So let's just say I'm in a hurry and I'm not gonna be, this is just my go-to shadow. It just gives you, it's like that perfect kind of, it's more than champagne. It has a little bit of taupey undertone to it, but it is just a great, I just think these are awesome. This new formula, this undertone one, is not as sparkly. A lot of those had a lot of sparkle in them, which have a time and a place. But again, this were not great for my aging eyeballs. I don't know if I should say that, but this one I just like. It has kind of a nice, it does have a little bit of pretty, how shall we say it? I need to learn some description. Has a little bit of satiny, maybe? Satiny. It has a little bit of, it adds a little lightness to your eyes, kind of like those By Terry sticks. So it does have a little bit of some sort of shimmer, but it's really pretty. Okay, so that is the base of Undertone. In many days, what I will do is use this. And then one of my favorites, you guys, if you have not tried the Chanel Le You waterproof eyeliners. Can you tell? It's early in the morning. If you have not used these are great. These are fabulous, like my favorite eyeliners out of everywhere. They do not smudge. They're just awesome. So I have several of these guys, and again, one of my favorite products from Chanel. I guess actually I do use more Chanel than I thought. Okay, so we have that undertone on. Let's go ahead and dive into the fun Chanel eye quad. So as I was telling you guys the other day, this was my go-to for a very long time, and I usually just use the top two colors. Today we might even use some of that red just so to show you that it's not so scary. And I will start with this Chanel brush, just the, okay, so from here, I'm just gonna come in and I'm gonna start putting it in my crease, okay? Just like that. I just right in that eye socket, just like that. And then I'm gonna bring it down over to the V, and then with the rest of the shadow, just kind of bring it through the eyelid. Okay, that is my base here. And let me take a peek at it. Okay, so you see it's just like a really nice neutral eye. Let me see if you can see from the side. I just really like that color. And then I think we'll go in with a little bit of the warmer shade. And with that, I am gonna go ahead and switch brushes to Wayne Goss number 17. I'm gonna go in to that little bit of a warmer. And again, I'm just gonna take it, it's just a little bit easier to get in. I'm just gonna shade just a little bit of that V here, and then I'll blend it out. And again, here into, this is why I love the Wayne Goss, because it just literally has so much, the detail in just helps me do the eyeshadow. Okay, so I did that area, and then I'm gonna go back in with this guy, and I'm gonna blend everything out real quick. So hold on 1 minute. Blending everything is the key. So this is just a really nice neutral eye palette. I just think it's adds pretty, it just is really one of my favorites. And they're all matte. Okay, let's do a little bit of the red for fun. Okay, so with the red, I'm gonna go in with the number 19 Wayne Goss. This is a little bit more precision because this guy, literally, you guys, I would never have bought this quad because of this color. But as I said, this makeup artist at Chanel put that on me, and I'm just gonna take this guy over here, up into, I'm just gonna be blending everything, but I'm just gonna show you, it adds a really pretty, do you see how it kind of just all of a sudden made my eyes pop just a little bit? At first I was worried it was gonna make me look sick, but we're gonna blend it in really well. So again, just taking a little bit at the outer corner and bringing it up through that crease area, and then we'll blend everything. So I'm just doing just a little bit. I have seen some people who really packed on that, and it looked really pretty on their eyes. But, you know, I am not that kind of gal. You don't wear that intensive makeup. Okay, so you guys, now all I'm doing, I'm actually going to take another brush and just blend through everything. This brush is a Rodial, just kind of a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go through and blend, blend, blend. That is the key. Do it in the upper waterline and just like real close to my lashes. Okay. Okay. Gonna go down just a little because I'm gonna use the mirror here. Okay, can you still see? Yes. Okay, so I kind of lift up my crepey eyeball. And I'm just gonna go along the line here. Just along the lash line. Okay, battery died really quick, but you didn't miss much. All I did was finish up with the espresso eyeliner, and then I put that on as close as I could to my lashes, and then I took the shader brush or the blender brush this side, and then I just really gave it a nice little smudge. Okay, so I just kind of smudged that on my eyes. So this is the look. And then you did miss me putting mascara on, but I promise it wasn't earth-shattering. But what I did want to tell you about is for many years I used Chanel La Volume de Chanel. And I was laughing this morning, I was able to pull it. I was looking for, I swear I had it in my house, but it must have dried out and thrown it away. But I had a little sample of it, and now I sort of want to, I really am liking it again. Do you ever guys go through phases where it's like you have your tried and true mascara and then all of a sudden it doesn't work anymore? And then another thing that I have noticed, and I want to see if you guys think this is true too, a lot of times these samples are so amazing, and then I go buy the big one and I don't like it as much, and I just wonder if it's because I have more control with the little handle here or what, I don't know, but I laugh. I've done this countless times, like the Marc Jacobs, I think it's called Velvet Noir. I had a lot of little samples and I just loved it, loved it, loved it. So I finally purchased it, and then I literally I don't like the big size. So just wanted to see if that was the case with you. Okay, so we've got a few more little items here from Chanel. And one of them that I kind of forgot about was this lovely Soleil Tan de Chanel highlighter. You guys, this is again a super pretty, I was laughing, I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't used this in a long time. So I will tell you, normally I like to add this in to my foundation as more of to give it a little bit of luminosity. But we're gonna use it as a little bit of a highlighter, which is totally what you can do with this. Again, it's got a little bit of perfumey scent to it, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Let me give you a little swatch. And I know, left the bracelets on. Okay, let me see if you can see this lovely, it's just a really pretty, it just makes you look healthy. Okay, so I'm just gonna dab on just a little of this up on the cheekbones, just slightly up. We'll go ahead, do a little over here. And yes, you can start to see how it's just a really pretty, it's very natural looking. I remember the makeup artist who did the whole look on me, he just did a little bit there, a little bit on the bridge. Not that I want to be emphasizing that, but it just made you, he was just talking about how it just kind of makes you look nice and glowy and healthy. Okay, then last but not least, I've got a few of my lipsticks. One of them I couldn't find. It is one of those crayon, kind of a jumbo crayon, and I believe it's in the shade Natural. It's a really great neutral, and now I'm kind of like, where is it? I might be stuck in a purse or a coat or something, but I could not find it. But you guys, these are two different, actually are they? Yeah, two different formulas that I wanted to talk about. So this guy is classic Chanel lipstick, actually Rouge Cocoa. Which one is this? Okay, so the Rouge Cocoa, I absolutely love these, and I feel like every woman should probably have shade 4, let's get my glasses. Okay, we're actually gonna have glasses. Rouge Cocoa 434 in Mademoiselle. You guys, this is just a gorgeous color. And again, I feel like this is just a universal color. I'm gonna put it right here. I would say rosy, a really pretty rose color, and the formula is fantastic. I think, again, just like with all the other Chanel things, it sort of has that perfume flavor on your lips, which I don't always love. And then, oh, this is Rose Cocoa Shine. So you guys, I love Rose Cocoa Shine. This is basically like a glorified lip balm, super moisturizing, and I absolutely love it. And this one is another one that every woman should have in their collection, and it is Boy. This is number 54. You guys, probably, as you can see, it's very well loved, and I'm gonna just swatch it here. You know what, we might put on both because it's a pretty combination, but do you see this is just a nice neutral lip color. Boy is just, I love it. This is my Slick and Go on the day-to-day. I love it, and again, I like that moisture. So, okay, let's do this. I'm gonna put a little bit of Mademoiselle and then Boy on it. There's another shade that I absolutely love. What is it? I wanna say Adrian, maybe that's it. Anyways, I haven't been buying these lately. You guys, I have no lips, so thus the reason I'm not a big lip product girl. well, I still have plenty of lipstick, but I tend to go for sheer formulations rather than matte. And I know I used to have the best lip liner. I believe it was in Natural or Nude. They have a really nice lip liner that has a little, on the end of it, it has like a little brush that you can kind of do more defined. But isn't this a great color? I mean, honestly, it's just a great, it's not necessarily nude, but it is your great rose kind of tawny color, I guess I would say. And then I'm gonna go ahead and slick over a little bit of Boy on top. Ooh, I love Boy. And just show you, it gives a nice little gloss to it. Grab and go. And again, you could totally line your lips. I just don't have, I'm doing one brand tutorial today. But this is basically my kind of Chanel fall, healthy, glowy look. Okay guys, this is the conclusion and this is the final look with using all those lovely Chanel products. I will have them all listed down in the description box, but thank you for coming on this kind of nostalgia, this fun tutorial using Chanel. And I'm actually glad that I did this because it really made me kind of shop my stash and realize how there is a bunch of products that I absolutely do love from Chanel. And anyhow, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon.